make of the open roof?
Well, they just closed it, but I was here to see it open. It was really hot. I hope it's a little bit cooler tomorrow night, but it's a cool experience. I've said it a couple times when I got the job here, and they told me we had this game around Christmas time. I was super excited to be able to be a part of something like this.
I listened to Dean Vickerman during the week. He spoke about it can provide a different challenge. Have you spoken to the players of what to expect potentially?
No, because I don't know what to expect. I've never coached in one. I'm hoping the wind is down. I know obviously the wind could be something that could be a part of it, or if it gets really cold. I haven't even looked at what the weather's like. So hopefully the weather doesn't come into play, but it's going to be a cool experience, and hopefully getting a win would make it even a better experience.
And that game against Adelaide, that's a really tough one for you, but you're on a roll at the moment. This squad's playing well. What do you expect from them? What's the plan for tomorrow night?
Well, the plan is to get after them. They can't be comfortable. They're a very talented team. In my opinion, they could be, other than Sydney, the most talented team in the league with Montrezl Harrell and Cass. Davis is playing like an MVP of the league, and they got a good supporting cast. So those two guys in particular, we have to do a good job on, but we got to come out and worry more about ourselves.
Coach, over 100 points in the last 3 games, 99 in the game before that. There seems to be a bit of a trend across the league. What do you see, contributing to that? Are there factors for the Phoenix scoring lift in the last 4 games?
Making shots. It's great to see. Obviously, if you can play some defense and you score at a high rate, the chances of winning are going to increase. So hopefully we can continue to make some shots and just focus on our defense.
There's a couple of teams separated by just 0.3%. How important are games against teams that are really close around the mark on the table?
Very important. Every game, you got to treat every game in this league, especially right now, and probably for the rest of the season, as a do or die game, because it could be the difference of getting in the playoffs or not, or getting into play-ins or not.
First time Kendrick and Montrez, you mentioned in your press conference post-game, first time they're coming back to the arena where the scuffle happened against Melbourne United. Do you expect to see a difference in them coming back to this arena, or could there be a change in them?
It's all psychology, right? I'm sure, obviously, the event, if you want to call it, wasn't against us, but it took place in this building, so I'm sure there's a little bit of extra motivation there on their end. But at the end of the day, that's all like outside noise. We have to worry about playing the game, and I'm sure they will too.
You spoke about Davis and obviously Montrezl Harrell's dominant in the league. Your plans to stop them? Anything specific? Any players that have that matchup?
Yeah, I mean, it's not we got to stop their whole team, because if you start just focusing on 2 guys, there's 3 other guys on the floor with them at any time, and they got other good players as well. We know they're going to take a lot of shots. They're a big part of what they do, so you just can't let them go off, I guess would be the key.
90% of tickets sold for the Phoenix. What do you know about what's happening tomorrow and game day?
Well, first off, hopefully we get that other 10% for it's a 10% push the way I look at it. So we're 90% there. Our fans have been great this year. Last week was awesome in the throwdown. They gave us a big boost, and hopefully they give us that tomorrow night.
One more for me is, in your time here so far, you've been asked this before, but how much have you enjoyed this league, and what has this league brought to you that you didn't expect when you took this job?
First off, the league is fun, and the main reason why I think it's fun is because of how close the race is. To be, a lot of leagues you play games where you might think you have a chance to win if you play well. In this league, you can play well and lose, and it's always exciting. It's playoff game every night out on the floor, and yeah, if you look at the ladder, it's usually like that a lot of times in this league. So looking forward to playing a lot of playoff games here in January.
Happy days, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Good.
Matt, first one is, when that roof opened and you felt the heat, what was the first reaction?
I think it's going to be dope. I mean, the first reaction was it was hot, but obviously we play at a better time tomorrow than it is right now. So I'm just excited just to play out in the air and roof open and everything. So I'm just extremely excited and blessed to be in this position.
When you were on the rise coming up, did you play any outdoor games overseas?
I did not know. This is going to be my first experience, so I'm excited for it. I think my teammates are excited for it as well, so I'm just excited for it.
And what have you made of the turnaround this season? In your career, have you seen something like this? I know it's still halfway through, we've still got a lot of games to go, but it's been remarkable so far how this team's turned around that 0-5 start. What's been the key?
Yeah, I think probably just come into work every single day. Even if we're 5-0, 0-5, it didn't really matter. I think just coming to work every single day and just trying to keep getting better. I mean, that's the key to success. And I think we've been playing pretty well lately, but we're not satisfied. We have a tough schedule coming up, and we're just taking it one game at a time, one day at a time.
Match up with Trez potentially. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously he's a great player. I mean, he's been in the NBA for however many years it is, but I'm excited for the matchup. And obviously, their team is pretty good with him and Davis together. So I think just being able to play with my teammates against him is going to be pretty cool for sure.
I don't like to individualise, but talk to me about the guy just over there. He's had a hell of a month. What does he mean to the team? Or what does he bring to the team? And I guess what does he bring to the locker room?
I mean, he's been great. Obviously, team-wise, like on the court, I mean, he's a really good defensive player. His shooting's getting a lot better, taking it day by day. But I think what he brings to us is just the defensive versatility. I mean, that's what we kind of lacked to start the season, and just having him come on to the main scorer, the main ball handler, that's been really helpful for us just because he's a really good defender, good long arms, good feet, stuff like that. And obviously the teammate's been great. I mean, I kind of took him under my wing just because we kind of live together, and just having him every single day, taking him to work every day has been great.
Not many Aussies knew a lot about you, Matt, when you first came over to Australia. You've taken this league by storm. There's talk of you being all NBL and anything that comes with that. I mean, do you read that stuff? Do you focus on that stuff? Is it really just a nice to have, or is that something you're striving for?
Nah, I don't really try to put too much focus on that just because I have good people around me that I kind of just stay grounded. Just don't really focus on whatever the Phoenix is not doing. I don't really focus about that. Obviously, who we're playing is obviously key, and obviously my teammates are important to me. So just focusing on all that and having good people around me has been great.
Talk to me about how much you love Melbourne, mate. You've seen the roof open, you've been around the city, you live in Docklands. How much do you love this place?
I mean, I love it. I mean, obviously, I get 2 summers in a row, so having experiencing my first summer here has been nothing but unforgettable, and I'm just blessed to be here. Obviously, great food, great people, so I'm just blessed to be here.
Thank you, Matty.
Thank you. Thank you.